Minecraft hasn't been doing very well recently, and it is shown in the recent updates. 1.19 brought a couple of new features, but not enough to satisfy the community. The updates brought good updates like the ancient city and allays, but also brought lackluster updates like frogs and mud. Now this isn't a bad update, but the fact that this update took a year to make is what made the community very upset. 1.20 had a similar problem. It brought good features like armor trims and archaeology, but also brought things that weren't that great like the sniffer and the new flowers. Now I'm not saying that this is a bad update, but compared to what Mojang has done before, this update felt like it didn't provide much. So what did Mojang did before, where they made updates that actually satisfy the community? Well, let's look at 1.16. 1.16 is known to be one of Mojang's greatest update, where it revolutionized the Nether. The update added netherite, new structures, new impactful mobs, and just so much more. So let's analyze and see what made that update so successful. What the update did was it fixed one of Minecraft's problems, which was the Nether. The Nether back then didn't provide much, but with the addition of bastions, new biomes, new blocks, and new mobs, the Nether felt like it had so much more than just a Nether fortress and Nether quartz. Adding things to areas where Minecraft really needed content made the update stand out. So now knowing this, what area in Minecraft needs new content? Well, that would of course be the end. Now I don't think that Mojang has to change the Elder Dragon or the land where the Ender Dragon flies on, but I do think that Mojang should change the area after you defeat the End Dragon. If you don't know, after you defeat the End Dragon, small portals spawn that lead to the outer islands of the End. The only thing that spawn there are End Cities and Chorus Fruits. Now End Cities are very cool. They can give you Elytra and Shulker boxes. However, they can be rare to find and aren't big enough to make the End feel like it has anything. Overall, the End is just a completely wasteland that is very dull and not fun to explore. So how do we fix this? First, we should add new biomes to the dimension. The only thing that's in the End is Endstone and Chorus Fruits, but there definitely could be so much more. For example, there can be a new tree type with new mobs or a biome that's surrounded with a completely new block. There is so much potential that could be done to this dimension. The next thing that could be added to the End is another structure. Now the End City is fine, but adding another structure wouldn't do any harm. The structure could provide new mobs, diamonds or netherite, music discs, and new blocks. Adding a new structure would make players more likely to explore the End and bring life to the End. The last thing I think can make the End more exciting is changing the terrain. Now I really like the idea of floating islands above the void, but right now it is not done in a very exciting way. The islands are placed at the same Y level, and there aren't tunnels inside them or mountains above them. So I think the way the terrain should be is with floating islands above certain islands and below other islands. Then I think there should be ravines that could possibly have new ores and new blocks. There could also be hills or valleys where only certain mobs could spawn at the top, or a new type of liquid that's similar to lava or water. But these are all my thoughts on what could possibly be added. Now my ideas don't have to be actual additions to the game, but I think with these additions, players would have a purpose to be in the End a little bit longer, and the End cannot look completely empty. Now if you enjoyed this type of content, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down your thoughts on the video. I'll be making more of this type of content, but anyways, bye.